Even after Michelle moved out, Daniel kept seeing Ryan. They met in hotels, in his car, sometimes even at Michelle's former home, after she had returned the keys. The betrayal didn't just continue, it deepened. Weeks later, a storm was brewing online. An anonymous blog known for exposing Lagosilites published a new headline: Married Men Secret Group leaked. Shocking details about pastors, politicians and influencers. Michelle nearly dropped her phone when she saw Daniel's face in the second photo. Blurry but unmistakable. He was shirtless, sitting beside Ryan at a private beach house. The watermark on the image read Men of Valor Retreat 2022. The blog post included screenshots from the WhatsApp group, graphic messages, photos, even voice notes. It wasn't just Daniel who was exposed, 10 other married men were named. By noon, it was trending across Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. Daniel's company suspended him by 4 p.m. By evening, Michelle's parents were calling her non-stop, demanding answers, and by midnight Daniel had gone into hiding. But the chaos didn't stop there. That Sunday, Michelle attended church with her cousin, trying to clear her head. She sat quietly at the back. Midway through the testimony segment, an unfamiliar man stepped forward and took the mic. "I have something to confess," he said, voice trembling. "I used to be part of a group. We were married men, but we weren't faithful. Not to our wives. Not to God." The congregation froze. Whispers began. He continued, "Some of us are HIV positive. Some are pastors. Some lead Bible study. One of them is here. His name is Daniel Williams." The microphone was snatched from his hand. Panic broke out. Michelle lowered her head, her hands shaking. People turned. Faces twisted in shock. A woman screamed. One usher fainted. The pastor tried to take control of the service, but the damage was done. Daniel, who had been hiding in the crowd, slipped out through the side door, humiliated, exposed, and surrounded by people he once led in prayer. The fallout was nuclear. Parents started questioning their sons. Wives filed for divorce. 2 men named in the exposed disappeared. One, a prominent deacon, reportedly attempted suicide. Michelle stayed silent, refusing to speak publicly. But behind the scenes, she was still watching. She discovered he was still communicating with Ryan. Love notes, secret hotel bookings, even plans to relocate abroad together. Despite everything, they were still deeply entangled. Daniel was now jobless, disgraced, and in hiding, but still in love. Weeks after the chaos, Michelle tried to piece her life back together. But nothing could have prepared her for what she found next. One of the leaked voice notes from the Men of Valor WhatsApp group landed in her inbox, sent anonymously. It was Daniel's voice. Laughing, mocking. "I told them I'd do it. And I did. She even believed I was in love. That babe was my ticket out of this double life. It wasn't just betrayal, it was humiliation. Because the next part of the recording was worse. Bro, you owe me. I married her just to win this bet." Michelle dropped her phone. It shattered against the floor just like her heart. She cried. For hours, for days, for everything she gave, for everything she lost. And just when she thought it couldn't get worse, she received a message from a mutual acquaintance, Daniel, and Ryan relocated to Canada. They just had their court wedding. Yes, Daniel and Ryan, tired of the backlash, the church scandal, the trending hashtags, and the damaged reputations, fled the country. They started fresh. In a place where no one knew their names, and they didn't just run away. They celebrated, got legally married, posted their new life smiling, hand in hand, under a rainbow flag in front of a white chapel in Vancouver. Michelle saw it on someone's Instagram story. And she wept again. But this time, it wasn't just from pain, it was from rage. How could God let this happen to me? Why did he allow them to use me? What did I ever do wrong? She eventually finalized her divorce with Daniel. She locked herself in her apartment for 3 days. No calls, no food, just memories and grief. But after the storm came stillness, and after stillness came strength.